First up, we have a busy schedule and are exploring the fascinating new phase for Jana, Duggar, and Stephen, her spouse, Wisman, following their fantasy marriage. They are already knee-deep in a huge renovations for your house will provide the complete visit their fixer-upper and sure who's enabling them to make this house their home. Ideal house beside the controversy around the Duggar wedding, you will not want to miss Jan's breathtaking performance. Dress showing a shoulder has inspired. Some major bugs were destroying the family's minimal guidelines and research on which Duggar's sister could be experiencing. Not much left of the bridal glitz. Speaking about family, Jinger Duggar Vuolo is thinking about something significant twins. Yep, we explored Jinger and Jeremy's possible be expanding their family hours also and what they have spoken about this fascinating possibilities. And last, we cannot overlook Anna Duggar with such much conjecture whirring around the reason she hasn't left her unhappy marriage. We will explore the actual causes of her predicament and why it is significantly more difficult than that like button appears to be very hit. Subscription, and let's begin today. We are delving into the most recent from Jana Duggar and her just acquired hubby Stevens Wisman. After their lovely previous nuptials, the pair spent no time this month during their wedded life. On the agenda is what? A large house. Surely, remodeling is Jana recently offered supporters a special tour of their fixer upper in Nebraska. Let me tell you, this location is a project. Stick around as we examine every element of their house's transformation, the unexpected assistance they are gathering, what supporters have to say regarding everything. Janet Duggar, 34, currently has married Stephen Wisman, 31, is starting their marriage lives with great vitality by undertaking a major overhaul project in August. January 29th, YouTube video uploaded us a little look at their new house. Large Nebraska estate with features that very certainly in need of some TLC for the home, including 2 stories, 5 bedrooms, nothing about complete bathrooms on both floors. Modest, yet if there is one, ambitious. What Jan is most recognized for addressing challenges squarely as she led audiences by means of the many chambers she exposed, their extensive designs for the one of a space, one of which most important developments demolishing walls to link 2 nearby bedrooms into an opulent master suite. Janet, our strategy is to eliminate this coat closet, garage door, and then bedroom number 2 and first bedroom. We want to mix the 2 and flip around those in the main bedroom suite, but not all of this. Between Jan and Stephen are planning ahead with regard for how to make the home is really their own. The smaller room adjacent to their newly appointed master bedroom will be turned into a roomy main downstairs bathroom. There is even mention of establishing an in-home gaming room or theater, establishing this house not just house, yet ideal location for entertainment. And someone else is assisting with all this. Only Jan's dad, demolition, none other than James, Bob Duggar, and some of her younger sisters like Jennifer. That is correct. Demo day degenerated into a family affair, with everyone helping to pull apart carpets and RIP down wall. Fans were fast to see Jim Bob really functioning beside his children, an uncommon location that generated a lot of comments on internet as several viewers had something to say about. Some fans couldn't help but thought they were seeing Jana perform a real-life counterpart of The Sims, while others startled to see Jim Bob behaving naturally like a hands-on dad, and opinions about the were not lacking in diversity. Floor layout of the home, including certain viewers wondering about the usefulness of some design decisions. One thing's definitely sure, Jan's path into homes and married life makeover is captivating everyone's awareness if they are focusing on observe the change or hypothesize about Jana and Stephen's future action will be. So what do you suppose about Jan and Stephen's fixer upper adventure is? You're thrilled to watch how they transform this houses in their ideal houses, or do you have some ideas about their makeover? Ideas? Drop your thoughts below. We would love. Next, we're delving into to hear from you. A few Duggar wedding drama, especially concentrating on the bridal gowns, with which have generated a major discussion among the fans. We all know that the Duggar sisters have had their fair share of humility guidelines about fashion. However, when it comes to Jan Duggar glided over the aisle in amazing dress showing for shoulders. It left us wondering how her sisters especially feel about this in particular. We're looking at which Duggar sister could be most annoyed about having wore on her a much less elegant dress. Great day, particularly when contrasted to, starting with Jan's most recent bridal outfit. Anna Duggar's supporters have often criticized Anna's choice of wedding attire, characterizing it as almost nothing more than dress based on a t-shirt. It was a long way from the more graceful and complex designs we have created. Observed among some of the Duggar brides, some followers even said that it seemed like something they wouldn't have worn to an eighth-grade dance. Not only for their wedding, the day, the sad limp veil, and the stiff hair, Anna didn't seem very frumpy overall. Depends on how beautiful some of her sisters saw their big days and found it clear why Anna would experience a pang of jealousy, particularly now that Jana, the oldest Duggar daughter, wore stunning trendy dress that highlighted her shoulders. But Anna isn't the only one. Someone could be feeling a bit left out. Jill Duggar also had a less than perfect wedding dress experience. Enthusiasts remember how Jill's attire was changed to fit modesty standards that produce a droopy appearance, could not fairly represent her natural attractiveness, and let us not overlook that at her bride her abuser made a speech that left everyone uneasy, with clear contrast to the apparently happy and refined setting of Jana's wedding. Jessa Duggar, on the opposing side, wore an outfit with pink way that some supporters really appreciated, even in a humble manner. From starting, it did not call for the significant changes Jill's made, but even Jessa may be little jealous of Jan's attire, since her gown violated the conventional form with its shoulder-bearing design, a daring choice within the typical fashion limits of Duggar family. Then the analogy to other Duggar ladies, like Erin Bates, who also suffered a clothing catastrophe motivated by modesty. Her clothing was so fundamentally changed that it lost its initial appeal, hence some admirers to be sorry for her. But when it comes to see who obtained the best bargain, Anna, apparently the obvious winner or loser, depending on your perspective. Not only was she required to wear what many would regard to be the ugliest dress of any Duggar bride, but she also had to cope with less than perfect wedding day generally, starting with the groom. The honeymoon dress calls for someone who do you feel most disturbed about their bridal gown, considering Jan's exquisite bridal look? Perhaps Anna, Jill, or maybe someone else. Dragon Duggar Vuolo lately started talking about the possibilities. She wants to grow her family and has really fascinating concept considering twin stick. About to learn all the specifics and how Jeremy and Jinger are weighing this special 2-for-1 offering in the most recent episode of the Jeremy and Jinger podcast. This ran on Wednesday, August 28th. Jinger Duggar, Vuolo 30, did not restrain when supporters inquired about additional children. When the subject of twins arose, Jinger was all that would fit. Excellent, she remarked, grinning. If we had another child with twins and would be down for it, I believe it would be really plentiful work first, but then you also it's a quick approach to produce ginger babies. Someone who already has 2 daughters, Felicity 6 and Evangeline 3, with her brother Jeremy Vuolo, gently added, like, if you want additional children, multiply them. Then you just had 1 pregnancy rather of 2. The concept of twins lacks just a haphazard idea for Jinger. Inspired by the thrilling news, her brother Jedidiah Duggar, together with his wife, when I meet Katie, she's expecting twin daughters, received the news and felt this is insane, Jinger said. Then she went on to remind supporters of her brother Jed, who is indeed a twin himself, marking his birthday with his brother Jeremiah, now finds the concept of twins appealing, is making Jinger wonder if she and Jeremy could. Later on the match, earlier in the podcast, Jinger thought back on the parenting's difficulties, particularly the ones related to from 0 to 1 kid move, then from 1 to 2. I believe the toughest